When you understand that your mental diet is the cause of beliefs, you will stop fighting against the stream of thoughts, because trying to stop the mind with the mind, as I've said before, it's like trying to grab air, trying to stop a river with your hands. Persistent thoughts are a reflection of a belief. And when you understand that your beliefs are held within the body at the somatic level, then you can begin to truly master consciousness. Because when we talk about mental diet, we should think of it in the same way as physical diet. What you put in is more important than trying to force what's already in there. Because mastering consciousness is more than just mastering what you're thinking, because what you're thinking is generated by the somatic experience within your body. I've said this before, and there's a lot of research by Antonio Damasio that although we used to believe that all thoughts create emotions, we have become to learn more about the mind-body connection, your thoughts are the result of a somatic experience, an emotional experience. Often one that you're detached from because you're so in your head, where we all go there. I 100% am guilty of this. And being able to connect to that body, drop into the body and listen to the wisdom, because the mind and the body do not speak the same language. They can speak to one another, but you as consciousness have to make that connection, because otherwise they operate separately. One is a protection from the overwhelming experience of the other. And yet your power is in mastering both of them. Your power in releasing yourself from beliefs is being able to be present with a feeling and not buying into the mind's story about that feeling. Because often when we're not able to be with a feeling, it's because the mind's story about us is so incredibly painful, and we buy into it. And that is catastrophizing thinking. We are biologically, physiologically wired that way, because if you see something, you don't want to wonder, ooh, is that a lion or is that a golden retriever? So you're going to choose naturally the one that's going to keep you alive, because when one mistaken negative impulse is the end of your biological life. So it's important to understand that a lot of the stories that you tell yourself, they're really to keep yourself safe. They're not true, but they limit you. And often when we want something and we're stuck in patterns, or we're unable to bring it into our lives, we look outside of ourselves, because that's how we're built. Look for the danger outside of you. But the reality is, if you are repeating a pattern in your life, if you are unable to manifest something into your life, that is simply a reflection of a belief that you carry, and that is carried at the body level. And so when you really learn to drop in and be with that and master that level of consciousness, because yes, the conscious mind can affect the body, but certainly not the way that we're often taught. Images and emotion are the primary way. So if the words you speak, the sounds that come from your mouth can affect your body. Vagus training, this is the foundation of like chanting and hums and om. I don't have the voice to do that. These affect you. However, primarily, we are affirming just thinking our thoughts, and they are not connected to a true somatic emotion. So when they are not doing the job you want them to do, your affirmations, when you say them and they affect you, whether that's positively or negatively, they always come with an emotion. So anything you think that comes with a feeling, or anything you think that is connected, was triggered by a feeling, this is either rewiring your neurology or reinforcing your current neurology. So if you want to change at the subconscious level, sure, affirmations might take you there if you're doing them correctly. If they're not, they're probably going to create anxiety, frustration, and exhaustion. But they are also the slowest way, because most of your programmed beliefs came when you were operating simply from the limbic system. And so if you want to live like you can't fail, I want you to understand that the connection is within the body. Consciousness is also within the body. Your body has infinite conscious wisdom. We think of consciousness as the conscious mind because sometimes that's right. You're conscious or unconscious if you think about it from like a health perspective. However, your body holds wisdom, deep truths that your mind will distract you from. Your mind will catastrophize away from. Your mind will tell you they're not true, and that will keep you stuck in the same pattern over and over and over, because that pattern keeps you safe, and that pattern keeps you away from what it is you truly want. So until next time, learn to listen to your body so that you can live like you can't fail.